let us over trap beats. The Fixx is saying, ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh.
Welcome back. DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. You tap back into the Fixx, your source of faith-infused hip-hop, R&B, and poetry. It's time for our spiritual detox. And listen, we got family on today, Dice.
No.
I feel like it was just yesterday, you know what I'm saying? We was interviewing them, and they was already buzzing, but I feel like now they all the way up now. They lit, and I'm grateful they remember the small people, Dice. I'm just grateful they remember the small people, you know, because they doing everything now. We got to add actor and actress to their, you know what I'm saying, accomplishments now. Super talented writers, artists, producers. Listen, they do it all. The one and only, the brother-sister duo, sis and little bro. What up?
What's up?
What up, y'all?
What's
How y'all
good?
been?
Blessed.
Okay.
Blessed and highly favored.
Okay. Obviously.
No, legit. That's legit. Nah, that introduction was dope. I mean, honestly, we humble people, so we honestly we take it, we accept it, we appreciate it, but it's all part of God's plan. Like we never know what's next. I'll tell you this, last time we spoke, we had no idea that we was going to be quote unquote actor and actress.
Come on now.
So it's just God doing his work. So yeah, legitimately, like that's crazy.
Has it really been that long?
No. I mean, we've only been on, what have we been on Sirius? Not even 2 years yet.
Yeah,
So
coming up year and a half. But that just showed, you know, it don't take nothing. Like year and a half,
right?
Life should change for you, and y'all been putting the work in. So yeah, we excited to have y'all on. So come on, listen first. Fill us in. Come on, for those who may have not have seen you in Kingdom Business Season 2. Come on, how did y'all get that role, and what was that experience like for y'all personally?
Yeah, so first of all, shout out to the whole series. It's called Kingdom Business on BET Plus. It's an amazing series. We got that because our manager had deep connections with the executive producer of the show. Her name is Dr. Holly Carter. Mm-hmm. And so he had established this relationship with her before I was even rapping. Okay, back before Titus was even rapping. Like, this is a connection that was made when our older brother KJ was rapping. And so, you know, it just goes to show that the Lord honors commitment and hard work. So we're standing on the shoulders of the legacy that God has given us.
Had either one of you had aspirations of acting before you were able to, you know, to walk right on into it?
For Selena, I already know her answer. She gonna be like, "Yeah, I sure did." For me, it was never nothing.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, no, it was never nothing I was necessarily looking forward to or like aspiring. Obviously, if God opened the door, I would be willing to explore and accept it. If it was God willing, and it was, so that's how it happened. But for Selena, I know she can speak on it, but from what she tells us, it's something that she actually had aspired to be from a youngin'.
Wow. Come on, Selena.
Yeah, it was one of the first things that I wanted to be, like my brother said. I really became obsessed with Catwoman starring Halle Berry. Yeah, that was, I aspired to be like, I'm like, oh my God, look at Halle Berry. And I really loved making people react. Like I like the emotions that they would give me. So like I love the feeling that I get when I make my family laugh. You know, I love just making them happy. And so acting, plus I'm dramatic anyway. You can even ask Titus, like I'm super dramatic. That's just my personality. And so, you know, acting was just something that the Lord remembered since I was a little girl. And he allowed me and my brother to step into it. And so it's just a really special way that, you know, God has shown his love to us. Like, you know what? Here's a little acting game.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So talk about Kingdom Business though. So definitely talk about y'all role and you know, being on it, but just this series in general, like it's been having mixed emotions in the kingdom. Let's be very clear. It's been back and forth, a little, is it too edgy? Is it right on point? So, y'all young. So, from y'all perspective, is this like something that you feel like this is dead on what we see now in 2023 and how we should approach the gospel?
For sure. I think that's actually one of my favorite parts about the show in itself is the fact that it's edgy, it's cutting edge, the fact that it's not watered down. Like they show you the real of what's going on. Because a lot of people who aren't as familiar with Christianity or religion, they think Christians get it off easier, they have it easier. But the reality and the truth is that they go through many trials, some trials just as hard as others. In the sense that, especially even the ones in leadership, like they think pastors and preachers and everybody that's ministering don't have issues or don't have these struggles that they're trying to figure out in their own personal lives. So I think the TV show does a great job of telling that story of obviously the 2 record labels, the family issues, the babies, and all that. Like it's just so much drama that goes on, but it's real. So that's what I love about it. And then this season especially, another thing that I really love, just in the sense of the writing about it and what they're doing with it, is all the artists they got in it. I mean, I don't want to name drop because there's so many of them and I don't want to forget, but you think about Erica Campbell, you think about Blessing Offer, that was in our episode 6, and then you go back to Israel Houghton and just everybody. Like when you add up all these legendary people, it's like, this is dope because they're showing a legacy, they're showing a culture, they're showing the whole movement of what it is. And everybody's getting involved. And what that does is it brings notoriety to it, credibility to it, but also shows that, hey, like these people are co-signing that this is really what's going on. So I love the production and everything they're doing with it. And then the fact to be in it as ourselves, Sis and Lil Bro. I'll let Selena tell how we were implemented into it, but that whole avenue is really a blessing.
Yeah, I agree with my brother. Like, that's the part that I love about the series is how real and raw it is. To everybody out here who is, a little skeptical about it, is just like, oh my gosh, y'all are like, this is a Christian TV series and y'all are showing sex and killing and shooting and, just all this stuff going on, infidelity. Y'all act like this don't happen in the kingdom of God though. Like we are not, people think that being a Christian means being perfect or being without flaws. We're supposed to act a certain way. We're supposed to look a certain way. Don't get me wrong. As Christians, we're held to strive to be more like Christ every day, but being a Christian doesn't make us inhuman. You know what I'm saying? And so like my philosophy is that the church cannot impact the world if we don't interact with the world. Don't become so holy to where you don't associate or hang out with people who are unbelievers or do certain activities. Like at that point you're being, judgmental, and Jesus was not judgmental. He went to the sinners. He died for sinners. And so, it may make some people feel uncomfortable. And every viewer has to evaluate, what they can handle. You know what I'm saying? Not to say the kingdom business is always rated R and it's something that's crazy, because it's not, but I do hear what you're saying, Focus. Like I hear that, it's definitely probably getting some backlash from the Christian community, some of it because it may be a little bit too edgy, but y'all, we cannot get so religious to where we lose the relationship between people. And as a matter of fact, I had a watch party at my crib, and I had our cousin come and a friend of mine come and another friend of mine from church, and all 3 of us young people was literally having a conversation about how my friends and my cousin, like, they appreciate content that's real. Like one of the things that my cousin has said, like, and he grew up as a believer, but he he's on his own personal journey right now, and my hope is that he would come to Christ. But he said the reason why I don't listen to Christian music is because it's so happy all the time. That's what he said. verbatim. Like it's so
Wow.
happy all the time. Yeah, so it's like, dang, like I don't want people to look at our music and be like, dang, like they just, oh, the world is just perfect. They just have no, like we're going after the people who don't know Christ. We're going after people who's in the world. That's their initial connection. They can relate to the realness. So don't judge that. Don't judge people for being real and really struggling. You know.
Yeah, and the word says, you can be in the world, but don't be of it.
That's
So I mean, that's our approach in the sense that we can remain relevant without conforming what we believe and who we represent and whatnot. So that's I feel like our approach of how we do music as artists and who we are as people, it really aligns with the message of the show and the production of why they're doing what they're doing. So it was almost a perfect fit for us to be a part of what they were doing.
It is perfect. You guys have definitely been able to reach a different audience. That's one of the things I've always appreciated about you is, and maybe, shout out to your parents because they have been out of the box. No box. So you just like raised no box. You're like, ain't no box. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody getting in the box. But no, I appreciate you guys sharing your experience and all that. I'm just trying to figure out if Essence Baby is Taj. I got my own agenda right now. So whose baby is it? I have a feeling in my soul. This is not Tasha's baby. We just had him on here. Nobody will give us the insight. I'm just tired. Somebody just tell us. It's stressful watching this show because you're like, bro.
It's stressful for me.
It's good.
It's stressful.
It's exciting. It's exciting, but it just has you like, and then that's what makes you keep watching it because you're like, oh Lord, I need to figure this out.
I know, like it's stressful for me because I really want Taj and Rebel to
get together.
Together.
Please, let's just wrap this on up.
Like Taj and Rebel are destined to be together.
Essence ain't gonna never. I got calls out to get Essence on. She ain't gonna never come on. She ain't gonna never come on. Look, she gonna hear this, but she gonna be like, I ain't going on that little show.
Oh my goodness! But I'm glad you guys pointed out the fact that people who kind of shun this show, they're not being honest with themselves. Because you and I both know, being in the church, all of us on this right now are some part of the church, and we already know it is made for TV. You know what I'm saying? It is made for TV. It is over the top. And I mean, we're all humans, you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, like, yeah, we're Christians, but we deal with real issues. Like we have real problems. We're literally living life just like you're living life. We're not better than you. You know what I'm saying? It's just how we go through life is a little bit different, and the choices that we're trying to make. And sometimes we don't make the best choices. And I that's why I said, man, I think this show is a perfect example. And it's really a watered down version. I'll be honest with you. It's watered down of what I have seen personally. So I love the show. But congratulations on you two for getting your shine. I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Listen, DJ Focus, Dice Gamble, we got to go to a quick break. We're coming right back with more from Sis and Lil Bro. Keep it locked. You tune into The Fixx.
And The Fixx is in.
Culture Radio. We're not just background noise. We play the music that inspires you because every song has a story. Christian hip hop and R&B music and talk on Siriusxm channel 154, 24 hours a day. Holy Culture Radio is changing the game. Discussions about faith, arts, vocation, and education. We talk about the real issues that affect our communities and work together to find solutions. Join the discussion at holyculture.net and be heard.
Welcome back, DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. You tap back into The Fixx, your source of faith-infused hip-hop, R&B, and poetry. We still kicking it with Sis and Lil Bro. So I got to ask both of y'all because, I feel like y'all young and it's different right now. And I want to hear, a lot of the listeners probably want to hear too as well. What is the dating scene like for y'all in this era, in 2023? What does that look like for y'all to be able to, find your Boaz and, find your Eve or whoever it may be? Like, what does that look like? Like, how, do you guys, is that even, y'all even courting right now, dating, or y'all just career focused? Speak to it.
So then who first?
No, go. It don't matter, Titus.
All right, I'll go, I guess. Maybe my answer is better. I don't know. I'm in a committed relationship with my girlfriend. So we approaching almost 4 years, which is crazy. Time be moving. But yeah, I'm doing solid. We doing solid. Life is good. yeah, I mean, she supports what I do, which is very important. She actually, when we first met, she didn't really have a relationship with God. She knew who God was, but grew up different in the sense that she was like Catholic, and her parents didn't really expose her to Christianity and the real, like the deepness of it. So when we actually met at my college, which was Liberty University, which is a Christian school. And ever since we've been dating and since I know her, I've been able to kind of mentor her and coach her up in the faith, which has been dope. So my life, my relationship status is going good. It's actually a blessing to see, because she's actually like the first person I've really walked with side by side when it comes to introducing somebody to the faith and like seeing the progress. So then you're able to hold each other accountable, teach each other new things, show each other new ways of living for Christ and whatnot. So it's been going good, and it doesn't get in the way of my career and our career and what we do. Selena's met her. Selena likes her. So the family approves it. I ain't got nothing bad to say about mine. So we good over here.
Listen, before you answer, sis, I gotta ask you, Titus. So, does her father pressure the conversation of where is this going? Because I'm a pop
4
over
years
here.
is a long time, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you.
Listen. I'm like,
I got married in a week. It was 2 weeks.
What we doing? Listen, I'm
2
looking at my
weeks.
watch over here like,
I was like, "What you waiting for, bro?"
this the third Christmas you've been over here.
Let me know if you need help with the surprise. The surprise
I need to
engagement.
get her to you. I need to get her to you.
I'm over here, bro. When you ready, no pressure. No
So
pressure.
is that a pressure? Is the father on you? Seriously?
Yeah.
No, he's real chill. He's really cool. We like each other. Our relationship is good. So he's really down to earth. He respects me. I respect him. So the relationship is there. Her mom, same thing. I don't get pressure from the family, which is good. The most pressure I get is from like my young married friends, my friends that got married at 21 and 22, asking, so y'all gonna get married? Y'all gonna get married? I'm like, y'all, like, I mean, yeah, we working on it. But the family dynamic, everything's good, no pressure. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's been 4 years, so the time is coming up.
Honestly, let me just say though.
Yeah, come on, Selena.
Here's the thing. Titus is right. I love his girlfriend. Like, she's sweet, and I honestly can see her being my sister-in-law. I don't really know if I'm ready for him to be married. I don't know if he knew that, but I just I mean, I do, like, it's not her, okay? So it's not her. It's just like, I don't know, we're a duo, so it's
She's over here like, are we ready to get married? I don't know if it's time for us to do this.
No, I don't know. I mean, it's not, y'all, it
Awesome.
whatever timing that, at the end of the day, Titus has his own life.
Yeah.
And I have my own life, you know, and if he was to get married very shortly, like, obviously it would still work out with everything. It's really just like me processing as a sister, like, okay, well, my younger brother is married now, and he would just be a married man. I mean, it would be kind of weird to think about that, but it would be a shift.
Yeah, it's a huge shift. And Focus and I both know. We married. Listen, you ain't calling him after 8:30. Let it go. and you can't roll up no more. Let it go.
Yeah.
And when he don't want to come to Thanksgiving, let it go. Because they got to go to her parents. There is a lot that changes when you get married. And this is something we talk about all the time. Like, people think, oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's perfect for her. And it's like, yeah. And then a man leaves his family to go be with him wife. So yes, he's out. So yeah, when he say I do, boo boo, it's gone. Selena, come on, because let's talk about you though, because Focus brought it up. Like, what's the whole dating thing, courting thing? Like, what does that really look like? Especially being an artist, being an actress, like, it's different.
Yes, actually, so there's someone that I am currently interested in, and so, you know, we've been hanging out, and the thing about it is that, you know, there's no pressure, which is really good. Like, I'm in a season where I'm just like casually dating, you know, and obviously people have different definitions of dating. And, you know, let's just be clear here. For me, like, dating is just to go hang out, get to know the person, you know, like, we went bowling, you know,
girl. You get a 400. What you get?
Went to go get ice cream. You know what I mean? Just really having a good time. Went to an arcade, just enjoying time and just getting to know who this person is. And honestly, I believe that the best relationships are like the ones that are solid friends, like solid friends, and you can build on that. And it's honestly the guy that I'm interested in, like it could go either way. Like we could continue to just be good friends, or if it's in God's will for us to end up being together, that's cool too. But I'm really just in a space where I'm taking my time, like you said, as someone who is in the public eye and building a career in this space, like you really have to be intentional, but also I want to acknowledge too that like I have to give myself grace in order to be like, okay, for me, like just because, like, don't have this pressure of, okay, everything has to run perfectly and he has to be your husband because you're a Christian. And it's like, okay, yes, like search for me. It's like, yes, I'm going to search someone out who I can see being my husband. But if it doesn't work out, then that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a 25-year-old young girl out here.
Let's
So
go, girl. Got
like,
your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah, like I'm just out here, like learning about myself and continuing to pursue what God has allowed me to pursue. And thankfully this person, he is so on his own grind that like, he's just doing his thing. So, at this point, I don't feel any pressure to do anything. So it's like, I like where I'm at. I am finally coming to a space where I am happy being single.
Wow.
Like I don't know, like because y'all trust me.
I say it all the time.
To all my ladies out here, all my young girls,
enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. Huh?
Yes.
You and Jesus going to the mall. You and Jesus in Haiti, Hawaii, Dubai. You and Jesus on the flight. You and Jesus in first class. You and Jesus at the fine Michelin 5-star restaurant. Just hearing the word of the Lord, enjoying yourself. Okay.
Yes.
No, enjoy the time.
Enjoy. But I will say it's not as easy as it is, because trust me, of course, like I've went a long time, like, dang, I want to be in a relationship. Oh my gosh. Like, plus my siblings, like me and Titus have 2 older siblings who literally have kids now. So like we're a new auntie and uncle now. So we have one nephew who's already in this world. He came here in October. Then we have a niece who's due in February. And so, here go my sibling. And then my brother's been in his committed relationship for 3 years. And then our little brother, when it comes to the singleness in the family, it's me and our little brother, and he's in college as a freshman. But I'm kind of like embracing it and really just focusing on myself and like seeing what I can do in this world. And I believe 110% that the man is for me. We're gonna come together and it's gonna be magic. So I'm straight.
And one thing I will say, just to add on to the whole conversation, because like you said, it is different when you're an artist or like you have a profession where you're
celebrities. You say y'all celebrities. It's okay to say it. No. It's different when you on top, Doc. It's different when you on top, Doc.
It's different.
No, for real. When you're an artist or an entertainer, whatever you're doing in that profession where you're in the entertainment industry, you have to be intentional about ensuring that your partner, whoever you're with in the relationship with, that they understand the love that you have for them, the singleness of the commitment, and in the sense that y'all have to establish boundaries as to what you can allow and what you can't, because even Christian actors and actresses, you'll get into roles and into scenes and movies where it don't look like you in a relationship, or you got to do some edgy or risky activities and things like that, and maybe be in a relationship in a show, and you have to have conversations and cohesiveness with your committed one outside of business, like your personal life.
That's true.
You have to get that foundation set, and it has to be agreed upon and whatnot. Like all that's important. So
yeah,
I would say for anybody out there that's listening, definitely that's in the entertainment industry, that is definitely something that you want to be on top of, because it's something that can bring you up here, but it could take you to rock bottom as well.
You speaking truth, and I'm glad you brought that up, because I don't think a lot of actors, when they get into it, think about their spouses. And I do hear stories all the time how some of these spouses are uncomfortable depending on what the scene is and all that. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I know I couldn't do it. I said, yeah, God knows.
Oh yeah, I can't do it.
I don't need no problems. I don't need.
I don't need them
you ain't. No.
We ain't doing that.
No, the Lord knows. No,
yeah.
Stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here.
I told my husband, every scene you in, you gay. That's it. So you can you can take whatever role, but you are
I
definitely
am
into men.
so
Period. That's it.
So you said Delicious can't go sit on his lap? Delicious can't go sit on his lap?
Delicious will not candy peaches. No. We are not doing that. So you can go get Tyrone, whoever you want to. Yeah, because I feel absolutely comfortable with that.
That's funny.
Figure it out.
Listen, DJ Focus, Dice Gamble, we got to go to a quick break. We coming back with more from Sis and Lil Bro. Keep it locked. You tune into The Fixx.
And the Fixx is in.
Welcome back, DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. And we still got Sis and Lil Bro kicking it with us. So come on, let's talk about all this music. First, I got to talk, Titus. I got to come to you first. We got to talk about this Kingdom Business soundtrack. First, you listen. You got the opportunity to work on a classic. This thing that made people pass out for years in church.
Yep.
Is, let's be very clear. Shouts out to Kurt Carr, but just talk about you being able to remix that thing, and you put the new age little trappity trap, rappity rap on it. So yeah, talk about that a little bit.
Man, that's truly an honor. Truly an honor. Like you said, the song is legendary. The song, if there's a Hall of Fame for music, it goes down in the Hall of Fame for gospel music, because it is. So for y'all that don't know, I was featured in the Kingdom Business soundtrack on a track called For Every Mountain, which is a little twist to Kurt Carr's original track. And that process, it was cool. I got the song. So one of the music supervisors and producers of the show pitched it to me. I wrote 3 verses that day within like 2 hours. Like, honestly, I wrote to the whole song as if it was mine. Because I wanted to leave the options open. I wanted to make sure that I captured the message of what Kurt Carr wrote the song for. So I wanted to make sure I was on point that way. But also, I was able to get a sneak peek into the scene that we're going to use it for, which was dope. So I was able to kind of write to that as well. So The whole process of it, it was almost a blur in the sense that it was so quick as far as the turnaround. But it really is an honor just to be featured with some of the greats. And then obviously the cast are also singing on that. So it's out, it's available for people to listen to. For Every Mountain by Kurt Carr featuring yours truly. It's a privilege.
Come on, talk about this new music. Y'all got a new bang out too as well.
Yep.
Who that? Come on, we'll talk about it.
Yes, y'all, we got a brand new single. It's called Who Dat? So it's spelled WHO space DAT, not THAT. It's Who Dat? Who Dat? Okay. But yeah, it's a really dope song. Great song to work out to. Like, it's a banger, the way that I came to that verse, I was saying this in another interview, but it was the writing approach that I had to it. But if you listen to my verse on Who Dat, it kind of has a different tone compared to like the high trap sound. I kind of slide in the song kind of smooth, and I kind of just wanted to switch up the flow. And a lot of people, they really like it. They're getting, we're getting a lot of good positive feedback. We even shot a music video to Who Dat in, it's Florida, but it was Tampa. Yeah. Tampa, Florida.
Beautiful.
And so we haven't released the music video yet, but I can't wait to release the music video for that. But it's out. So if you on Spotify, Apple Music, any music platform, like all y'all got to do is just go to our Sis and Lil Bro page and it's out there. But it's one of my favorites alongside a couple others. And yeah, y'all, it's a banger.
And shout out to Holy Culture Radio that's spinning it too. We appreciate y'all sliding that into the rotation. Y'all always showing the support, and it was an easy call to help support y'all with the past Giving Tuesday that came up. Just all the promotion that y'all were doing for that. It's effortless for us to support you guys. Just in the reciprocation of what y'all done for us as well. So we appreciate y'all for that, for real.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We need it, I mean, you keep us employed, you keep making that heat so we get to keep coming on the show and playing good music. So please keep up the good work. Everything you're doing is just fantastic. You are really setting a great example for your community. I don't know how much you actually hear that, but for being so young and being dedicated and faithful, and God is just elevating you. And I think people need to see that. So, keep on being transparent with it, because this generation really needs to hear and see someone who's like, yeah, I'm walking with God, and it's not perfect, but I'm here, and this is what we're doing, and God keeps blessing my faithfulness. So thank you guys for being obedient, and hey, Godspeed to you and everything you got going on.
Absolutely.
For sure. So we want to know when that project coming out. I mean, y'all keep teasing us with these singles.
Oh man.
I mean, you know what I'm
She's
saying?
like,
Come on,
"Oh,
come on.
man.
When is
Oh, man."
when is the mixtape, the
She's like,
EP, the album? I
we
mean,
need-
it got to be
we need an
something.
exclusive. What
Yeah,
exclusive? What
y'all got enough on the shelf to release something. So what we
so
doing?
much music.
2024,
Legit.
what's happening?
Legitimately, you're correct. We got a lot on the shelf. It's funny because we had this, so without getting into the details of it, we had this release prepared. It was called Versatility. It's an album. Versatility is sitting on the edge of the shelf. All it got to do is drop. It can drop. But we got so much music now. And what I'll say, so Who Dat just came out a week ago, and Who Dat ain't even on Versatility. So it's like, if you drop the album and the song ain't on there, how do you do that? So we're figuring some things out because we got so much music that we've made and that we are making that we don't even know what we want to drop right now. So we're just giving singles to keep people engaged. And obviously this music video that's coming out is what we're going to do. But we got projects on the way. I can't name the order of operation as far as what's going to come, but I know that it's in the queue. We are going to give it to y'all. 2024, we will drop an album. You ain't even got to ask. It's going to be here. You just got to stay tuned.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, last question, I'm gonna get y'all out of here. But when it's all said and done, what do you want your fans, your people, your family, everybody to remember you by? What's that one thing? What's your last words before you go to heaven? You would leave to the people.
Whoa, okay.
Look at her. She said, "Wait."
Jeez, you trying to get your job out? Your job's done, huh? Go ahead.
No, because I can ask them this question because listen, we need young leaders like y'all just literally standing away. So I just what would you say? You know, because I know listeners are listening to y'all. They follow y'all. They watch y'all. They watch how y'all move. So y'all leaders. So yeah, give some encouraging words.
That's
What
good.
people?
DJ Focus, if you gonna give it to it, give it to us like that. This man said, "What your last word?
What your last words to your fan base?"
Allow me to rethink
Good
about my
gracious!
life."
Hey, wait a minute. Just
Look
get
out.
started.
I just dropped the mic.
Yeah. Okay. No, honestly, I would just encourage people to, first of all, I would let them know that God sees y'all. Okay. Like, you know, whoever is listening right now, know that God sees you, whether you believe it, know it or not. Like, and when I say he sees you, he loves you for you and all your flaws, all your imperfections, and everything that you're going through, you know. And my experience with God is just a new way of learning myself. You know, I following God and this whole road of you know, self-discovery and following my passion with my brother and being able to be featured in a national TV series and put out great music and get interviews, and this life, it's rewarding, but I'm telling you, it came from God, because I didn't plan this in my young life. I never planned any of these things. I didn't even know that I wanted to be a rap artist. I didn't even know I could rap. But you know, I knew that I had certain pieces about myself that were unique to me, like my outgoing personality and the love for the arts. So, you know, whatever it is that your passion is, like, it's not too late to tap into that and do something positive and productive. And I'll say this too, to all my young people out here who is, you know, in school, or maybe I literally was saying this on my social media, but like, if you're working a job that you hate right now, you know what I'm saying, and you're just going through life and you don't even know what you want to do, you don't even know where to start. Like, my advice to you is, first of all, to believe in what believe what's in your heart, and to do little actions, to take steps to move in that direction. You know, when we were young kids, we would say what we want to be and there would be no limitation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a kid and at one point I wanted to be a veterinarian and an actress, but like so many different things. People say astronaut, this, that. I want to be a firefighter who, you know, goes into the community and gives lunches to kids. And then at the same time, I want to be a businessman. The point is, when you're young, you have all these aspirations and you have no shame about what you want to do. And then when you get older, you're just like, oh, I don't think I can do that anymore. Oh, like I'm already 30 years old and I'm not even here yet. Or, you know, I tried this business and it failed. Or, you know, the people that I'm surrounded by, I don't got a good circle. Or like, man, like I can't do, we see all these things and they're obstacles. But as long as you got breath in your body, like, go after what you want, because you only have one life we only got one life to live, y'all.
That's it.
We got one. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, we only got one life to live, and you are the only person that's in charge of making the change that you need to make. It don't matter what everybody else think. Like, you have to look yourself in the mirror and be like, you know what? I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do something today that propels me to actually where I want to be. You know, so that's like, it's not too late. It's not too late, y'all. It's not.
She
I
preached.
mean, it's hard to come behind
I
that. But it's interesting because we didn't rehearse this, but my message is actually pretty similar. I actually posted something yesterday on socials. You know how New Year's come around and everybody be like, New Year, new me, or just refocus, reset, all that's cool. But I basically like pushed them with the challenge of like, why wait till New Year? Like, why not now? In the sense that no day is promised. We encounter so much in a day, especially in this age of social media. There's so much we see, hear, do. Like, it's just so much. But we don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know what tomorrow holds. So it's like, if you got a regret, get rid of that. If you're trying to forgive somebody, forgive them. Like, whatever you need to do it, do it. Because there's nothing worse than losing somebody or losing yourself in the midst of, or in the scenario where you had a chance, knowing you had a chance, and then having that regret later. So if you need to work on yourself, like whatever it is, I would just say do that, because God, like Selena said, God loves you, God is with you. But there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why he puts you through trials. There's a reason why he gives you success and whatnot. So I would just say, and it's been evident in my life, like, I mean, it's similar to what Selena said, but just the cultivation of things that happen. There's so many things that happen, but I know it's all for a purpose. I know it's all in God's will. So just find the positivity out of the situation. There's so many things people can be fortunate or not feel fortunate for, as far as obstacles and challenges and things like that. But find the good in those situations, because ultimately it's there for a reason.
That's good.
Listen, we appreciate y'all, man. We definitely are praying for y'all. Y'all continue to do everything that God has called y'all to do. I do want to ask, do y'all get signed? Do Caesar sign y'all? Y'all got to give us something. Did y'all get a deal? Did y'all get a record deal?
Shoot, I hope so. You know better than me.
you know just as much as we do.
I'll take a deal.
We don't know yet.
Y'all don't know yet.
They don't want to give us that.
let us open for the women of gospel. I'm down.
I love that. You know that's right.
What's up. Hey, listen, we appreciate y'all. Tell the people how they can connect with y'all, follow y'all on social media platforms, and please introduce your latest single.
Yes, you guys can connect with us on all social media. That's at Wesis and Lil Bro. So that's WESISNLILBRO. Wesis and Lil Bro, if that makes sense to y'all.
And this newest release we got,
Yeah.
Who Dat? This is crazy, y'all. We just dropped it recently. Who Dat is an anthem track for the CHH culture. Y'all are listening to it on Holy Culture Radio with the Fixx. Y'all know the Fixx is in. Y'all know the vibe. It's Sis and Lil Bro. It's your boy Titus, a.k.a. Lil Bro.
And it's your girl, Sis, a.k.a. Selena Lena.
Let's go.
Listen, that's it. I'm about to say, yeah.
I thought they was going to say the Fixx is in. I was
that's all I was waiting for. The Fixx is in. And they was saying the Fixx is in. I would have pushed it. Keep it locked.
I was like,
you're tuned into the Fixx.
And the Fixx is in.